Hi, my name is Nikolai Onken from uxebu, and today I would like to introduce to you the preview release of the new JavaScript API Docs. Let's take a look and fire up the browser. Now, if you would like to look at the application yourself, just go and visit dojodocs.uxebu.com. Here in the middle we have the welcome screen with a few pieces of essential information, such as the current Dojo version we are inspecting. So right now we are looking at 1.3. We have a few links to interesting sites. At the bottom we have a legend explaining all the icons for objects, for mixins, for methods, for modules, classes, and so on and so on. And to the left we have the main navigation representing your application's namespace. So in this case we are inspecting the Dojo toolkit, and we're looking at three main namespaces: the Dojo, the Digit, and the Dojo X namespace. Let's take a look at the dojo.create method. Now here we see the entire API documentation of dojo.create. At first we see where the method is defined in. We see the description of the method. We see the usage description, what kind of arguments we can pass into the method. We see examples. And at the end we see the properties. In this case we only have the prototype property. Now where does this information come from? Let's take a look at the dojo/_base/html.js source code to see how the Dojo create method looks like. So as you see here we are in html.js, and here we're looking at dojo.create. The first thing we notice is a whole bunch of inline docstrings. Now if we look for instance at the description docstring and the first sentence, a DOM element creation function, switch back to our application and look at the description there, we see we're looking at the exact same text. The same counts for the usage and for the examples. So let's take a look at example number 1. In the source code we see this here. Now how does this thing work? The great thing about this application is that there are no backend or server-side dependencies. We don't need server-side parsing. Everything is happening within the browser. All we do is we are including or requiring the file where our function is defined in. We are parsing that file using reflection and then extracting the docstrings using simple regular expressions. Once we have these docstrings, we use DTL to display the information as we see it here. So again, we are not dependent on a backend. We can use this application online or offline as long as we have the source code available. Let's take a look at the Digit namespace and open up the Digit editor. Again we see where Digit editor is defined. We see what it extends. We see again the description, and now we also are looking at the available methods of Digit editor. Digit editor has 73 public methods and 40 private methods. If we scroll down, we will also see the available properties. In this case we have 4 public and 2 private properties. Now let's take a look at more information for a method. So for instance the add plugin method. The little plus icon here indicates that there's more to look at. So what we see here is the method description and the documentation of the parameters or arguments we can pass to that method. We can open this for any method having that icon. To the left of each method or to the left of each property, we see these little icons telling us what kind of type of property or method we are looking at. So in the case of the inherited method, we see it's public and it's inherited. In case of the add plugin method, we see it's only public. Now let's say we would like to see all private methods. All we need to do is toggle this button here on the top, and here we go, all private methods are shown, again indicated by this icon to the left. The same is shown for all properties. So now we see all 4 public properties and all 2 private properties. Now let's take a look at another feature of the JavaScript API Docs, the search. The search is basically looking through the entire available namespace and giving us a result list of found modules, objects, functions, or anything else. So let's take a look and search for data. We see the Dojo toolkit has many data classes or objects. So let's just say we would like to look at dojo.data.api.write. Here we go, it instantly opens up in a tab. Again, shows us the description, shows us all available methods and all available properties. So again, if we click at the plus or on the row, we see more information. Now, as I said in the beginning of this screencast, the JavaScript API docs are still in the preview stadium. So there are a few things which are not yet working, such as displaying of doc strings of inherited functions or properties. This will be implemented before the public release. There are also still a few performance issues. So just to demonstrate, let's open up the Dojo namespace. And this is now going to take a few seconds to parse. So here we are going to optimize the regular expressions to make this significantly faster. And here now you see this took some time, but now we're looking at the entire Dojo namespace. Everything what's available here. This is quite a lot. Now what's next? After the public release, we are looking into implementing more exciting features such as a plugin API and other things. If you have ideas, if you have critics, if you see that things are not working, or if you just want to say hi, please contact us, send us an email and we will get in touch with you. If you would like to use the JavaScript API docs yourself, please send an email to labs@uxebu.com so we can get you a copy of the code. And feel free to contact us at any time. I hope you enjoyed the screencast and I hope to see you soon again. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.